This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hello, bad girls. Today I'm going to be playing
All of his co-workers were gone.
the Stanley
What could it
Parable.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the
And
meeting
it's-
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Awesome. I mean, I saw PewDiePie play it for the few
When
minutes.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Oh.
he entered the door on his
Oh,
left.
yeah, and behind me I have my friend that's jerking off. And yes, so let's go to the
This
left.
was not the correct way to the meeting room,
What
and
was-
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Can you see
Perhaps
the
he
left?
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, lunch thingy. What?
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Coffee nuts.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
2 minutes later.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Yes.
A
it
room
is.
so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah,
Really
but-
worth it.
10 minutes later.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
30 minutes later.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay, that's fine.
1 hour later.
I guess there's no dialogue left.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Fuck the police. Fuck them up.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. What do we have here? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in the motion. Will cause death. And I don't really want to die in this game, so. Oh, that's $1,000.
Here
Look,
goes
Stanley,
my
I think perhaps we've
$1,000.
gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Your
I'm not
mom
your
is
enemy,
about
really,
to-
I'm not.
What the?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
She's so
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Your mom.
Please, stop.
Oh.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this,
What
but
you do,
I
sir?
really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me
Okay.
prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. Just kidding, not given to any kind of chance.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I guess let's walk to just kidding.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm going to blue. Yeah.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. Oh, what is blue though? Yay.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Guns.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I would do 5, but he wants something critical, so...
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Okay. Okay, did you know that? 43% is the blue tour. Oh, Stanley. Seriously. You are... Oh. Why not ask some friends to help? Error. Friend list is helping. Oh my god, this game is so mean.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
It did.
Honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Click it!
Nope.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done.
Okay.
It's over.
See you.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Oh.
Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Minecraft!
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
2 minutes later.
Yes, it's complete.
Oh
I
my
made
god.
this, Stanley.
So
Look at it.
beautiful.
Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Nope.
1 hour later.
Okay then.
It's taking forever.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if...
More than
Wait,
perfect.
that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Of
Diamond
course.
everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining. Oh, my. It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope. There's some coal there. You can make some. I didn't even brought a pickaxe. How?
Oh, no, no,
Am I
no, no,
supposed
no.
to
This is
mine?
far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Portal. Oh my god, Portal.
Yes!
This
I
game
don't
is
know
so
what this
awesome.
game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out,
Yay.
listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
Portal.
Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Hey. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's puzzles. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Okay, let's.
Genius.
I'm a genius. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Hey.
I really don't care much to see you stumble
What
through
the
any more
fuck?
of these games.
Why?
And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
But
Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
Ah!
I fell. No.
Oh.
Oh. Work in progress. Stereo turned off. Oh fuck! No! 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 Safety light! Did your asshole safe? What? Oh, it's the office. My office, but it's old. Strange.
Yeah. Go play games. Go play.
It doesn't work. You know what? They win or what? The
The fuck?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down
Yay.
in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice,
I am.
and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is
Okay.
what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Okay.
The end will be here soon.
So good.
Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. So now what? There. Oh no, we've won.
Delete the fucking game. So boring.
I liked this game though. Okay, you know what? I'm going to play this game. If you ask me to play this game again, then I'll play it again.
No.
But if you just didn't like it, then just I don't know. Don't like it. You can always like them though if you didn't like. Yeah, what the
Let it go, can't hold hold me back.